What is up? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, Family Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. We are about to tap into some energy. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. What you doing? Hold on, family. This was poking out. Tell your story. Tell your story. Okay, so that could be you needing to tell your, it says tell your story, so that could be you needing to tell your story about something that took place, something that happened, or someone could be wanting you to tell your side of the story or something like that. I just see tell your story. Tell your story. Let's see what's going on here, Spirit. Give me something, Spirit. It says television. Okay, so tell your story in television. My fingers are green because of my hair, family. Okay, but tell your story in television. So what I'm picking up with this energy is something about cities, houses, fitness. Okay, so you are about to be telling your story on television. Okay, something about a house is significant. Fitness is significant as well. Conspiracies, politics. You could be a reporter. I could be speaking to a reporter, or there's a reporter that wants to talk to you. There's a reporter who deals with conspiracies, government conspiracies. Something about documents is significant in this energy. Okay, something about a school as well. Teachers. Okay, something about a teacher. Alright, something about, we're going to tap into it, but it's and food as well. It says weirdest. Okay. Water. Literally been talking this whole time, and my video was on pause, family. So I'm going to pick up what I said going back. Okay. I have tell your story out here. I have television, politics, fitness, conspiracy, houses, school. Okay. So what's going on right now is that there's some lady that is accusing some athlete of sexual assault. Trigger warning. Okay, make sure it's recording. Yeah. So this, she went to the laws and told the laws that this man got her, laced her drink and took advantage of her. Okay, this man, after this happened, let me tell you what happened. So basically, he proposed to her. Then he found out something about her. So he proposed to her, then he found out something about her. He's praying right now. This man could be Muslim, but he proposed to her, and then he found out something about her. Alright, which had him fucked up, which had him in his head. Like, damn, why did I propose to this lady and finding out something about her? So then he goes to her and says, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm calling off the engagement. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be with you anymore because of what I have found out. Okay, that's what this man is said to this lady. So he stopped answering her phone calls and things like that. Okay. He stopped answering her phone calls. So he found out something about this lady. He found out this lady was doing some type of something. It say spell love out here, but he found out this lady put like some juju on him. Okay? Yeah. He found out that this lady put some juju on him somehow to trap him. Okay? Because she wanted a baby. She wanted a baby because he's an athlete. Alright? He walked away from her. He's like, it's too late. I'm gone. I don't want to be with you no more. Something about distracted. So he ends up getting distracted. Okay, what is this distracted energy? They're going round and round. She's mad because she's like, you stabbed me in the back. You stabbed me in the back. You lied to me. You've been playing games with me. So he finds out something about food is significant. All right, so this lady could have been putting things in his food, okay, to trap him. Okay, yeah, to trap him. These could be things to make him, you know, have a high sex drive. Is what I'm putting. I mean, what I'm picking up. She was putting something in his food to make him have a high sex drive because she wanted a baby. Because she, wanted some of his money. She says, you backstabbed me. She had this man watched. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with you. No strings attached. I'm done with you. Okay, she's blowing up his phone. Y'all hear the fireworks? She constantly blowing up his phone. He's ignoring it. She's looking on the internet. He's hugged up with another woman. All right, the athlete's hugged up with another woman. They're arguing in the bathroom. They end up having intercourse. Okay, and then after they have intercourse, that's when he was like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm done. All right. Something about his credit card. She stole his credit card. All right. And she went and ran up a tab on his credit card. Okay. Yep. She went and this is an athlete, like a professional. This could either be college or this could be like professional athlete. This is going on with. Okay. Again, this lady could be Asian, or she may not even be Asian. She just, I'm really picking up she has blonde hair. Okay, we're going to get a little deeper into this energy. You could be connected to this athlete, or this is just the energy that I'm picking up, family, for this reading. This lady could be in politics. Politics could be significant in this situation, but this lady was having him freaking tracked, okay? She was having him tracked. Also, she, again, went to the police, told the police that he, spiked her drink and he sexually assaulted her. All right, so the police, let's get to this police energy. What's going on with the police in this situation, Spirit? So I see the police pulling up, all right, to wherever this man is. The police could be pulling up to the gym that he works out at, is what I'm picking up. All right, so the police is talking to the people that work at the gym, the people that greet you at the gym, behind the little, behind the register, behind the desk type of energy. I know, behind the desk type of energy, okay? So they're speaking. They're looking for the athlete. They're you know what I'm saying? So athlete walks outside. What's going on with the athlete? Okay, so the athlete starts talking to the police. Police said that this lady, whoever she is, pill head. Somebody's on pills. Somebody's on coke. All right, but this lady, because when I put pill head down, it actually fell on top of both of them. It's crazy. It fell on top of both of their heads. But anyway, pills are significant in this situation. So she said that he crumbled up some pills and put it inside of her drink and sexually assaulted her. That's what the lady told the police. The man, Temperance is coming out here. The athlete said that is not what happened. She's lying. And then he also shows the police receipts of her stealing his credit card and freaking maxing out his credit card. Okay, because that's what she did. He kept telling her that he didn't want to be with her no more. Okay, she began to get extremely clingy. All right, she, and then he told her he had bought her a ring and everything. And then he told her, you can even keep the ring. I don't want nothing else to do with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing else to do with you. What really made this man not want anything else to do with this lady, Spirit? What was the leading factor to this situation? What really made him say, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore? What made him do that? What happened? Something about a conversation that took place behind the scenes with some other athletes. A conversation could have took place with a Capricorn. All right, and it says something about some papers. There's somebody showing him some type of papers. Okay, some type of something. All right, so somebody found some found something out about her. Called him up and met with him in a private spot. Two people called him up, met with him in a private spot, and showed him some type of papers, all right, some type of receipts on her, okay, that made him not want to deal with her anymore. Give me more on these receipts. These could all be famous people. Both of these people could be in the public eye, but I know for an actual factual, this is a freaking athlete. All right, something about, something about something she did in the past when she had a mental breakdown. She could have done something in the past to her ex. Before they got together, she was with somebody else. She did something to him in the past, okay? Okay, so it was some evidence about him. She could have poked him, okay? Poked him, poked him, okay? Yeah, so give me some more, Spirit. Give me some more. What else? Give me some more on this evidence, because it's the Ten of Swords here. All right, so it's something pretty bad that she did in the past, it's like she left somebody for dead. That's what it looked like. She left a couple of people. Okay, so this lady's crazy. So this lady then hurt a couple of men. Okay, so what's going on with this lady is she gets extremely attached to these men. All right, they say they love her and she goes to the extreme. This is given very much so Lifetime Movie Network. Okay, but no, I don't work with Lifetime Movie Network. But I'm just saying this is what it's given. All right, this lady gets with different men and she gets possessive. She falls in love easily. She falls in love quick, and then she is very, clingy. I'm talking about calling your phone 150 times a day. This lady is constantly calling, leaving text messages, voicemails, just calling, to the point where he, it's just weird. Okay, so, but she's done this to other men in the past. So his homeboys, which are other athletes, came up to him in the gym. Not the gym, this is a fucking locker room. Okay, they're talking in the locker room. Okay, these three athletes, they bring receipts about her exes that she Ten of Swords, two of them to be exact. All right, so they you need to get away from that crazy bitch. Like, you got to get away from her quick. All right, or you're gonna be just like them. Okay, them other ones that she got. So he tells her, hey, I don't want nothing else to do. He has intercourse with her, and then after they have intercourse, he says, hey, I don't want nothing else to do with you. And then things got crazy. Then she went to the police and said that he assaulted her. King of Swords. Now he's being investigated. Okay. Someone hired a private investigator as well. Give me some more, Spirit. She's pulling up at his house. He is walking. So he's walking. She's pulling up behind him. So he's walking to the trash can or something like that. He's doing something. I don't know where he walk. He walking his dog or something like that. And she's pulling up behind him. Okay? She's like speeding up behind him while he walking. Mind you, he's listening to music as well. So I don't even think he can hear this lady pulling up behind him. You know what I'm saying? What is she trying to do, Spirit? What is she trying to do? Oh, close a chapter with him. So she's trying to off him. Okay, this is how. So after she goes to the police, so what's gonna happen in this situation? The King of Cups. What is that? What is this? What's gonna happen in this situation? So she comes up behind him. What's gonna happen to the athlete? Is she gonna run? What's gonna happen to the athlete? Something, it's hidden, but the Five of Cups is coming out here. So she ends up hitting him. She ends up hitting. Did she hit him? So she ends up hitting him and driving off. So she finds him. He's walking his dog. She pulls up on her. Skirt. Boom. She hits him. Trigger warning. And then she turns around, does a U-turn, and skirts out. Okay. Now the police is looking for her. Okay. So that's what's going on here. Is this athlete going to be okay? Yes. Okay, but it's going to take him a while to heal. Okay, Knight of Pentacles coming out here. It's going to take him a while to heal. Okay, so what's going to happen to this lady? What's going to happen to this lady? Okay, so she's hiding. She ends up hiding out for a little bit. Wow. All right, but I see the Hermit in reverse. So I see her coming out of hiding. All right, and then what? What happens when she comes out of hiding, Spirit? Oh goodness. What happens when she comes out of hiding? Okay, so so something about the police is the police gets involved. Okay, because what is going on? What happens after she comes? Spirit, I love you. What happens after she comes out of hiding? She admits to the crime. Then they're taking her to jail. Okay. Yep. And then she wants to talk about the pills so she can get herself out of the situation. One more card. Yeah, she wants to talk about the pills. So she wants to say that, yeah, she wants to talk about the pills. She wants to say that this athlete could be a Leo. She wants to say that he, is distributing pills. Yeah, she wants to say that he's distributing pills. Anything else, Spirit, before I go? What? Anything else before I go, Spirit? Anything else for the... Can you give me some advice for the collective before I go? Advice for the collective before I go. Something about your work is going to make you extremely happy. You're going to feel like you accomplished something when it comes to your work. Alright, something you've been working really, really hard on. Alright, so something you have built all by yourself. Something you've been working hard on by yourself. Okay, you're going to feel really accomplished. You're going to feel like, really, yeah, you're going to be out of your head. Okay, you're letting go of anxiety. Let go of anxiety at this time. Let go of fear. You're gaining clarity when it comes to something you've been working on, which this clarity is going to make you extremely happy, family. Alright, yes. Letting go. Let go at this time. Family, let go at this time. Let go, and then there's forward movement. Then there's a new cycle. So right now you need to let go. So what is an example of letting go? Go do some stretching. Go stretch. Go get a foot rub, or rub your own feet. Rub your hands. Rub your, you know what I'm saying? Just stretch your body. Okay? Stretch your body at this time. That's the advice. Thank you.